Okay, hello. This is my very first live stream, so I'm obviously not expecting viewers or anything because I have zero subscribers. But I thought I would do this live so I can never have to listen to it again because I'm lazy and also I hate my voice. And get the hang of Streamlabs. I'm using Streamlabs right now. I have no idea what I'm doing, so let's hope this works. And yeah, I'm High Morn. I am from Europe, so I am not in a lot of live streams. However, I listen to probably every single one of them, nearly every single one of them. Um, I am a terrible person when it comes to commenting and things like that, but I'm going to try and get better because I finally got a new laptop. I got it back from my probation officer, Maria. But yeah, I have a laptop now and I downloaded Streamlabs and I think I'm fancy. So recently I've been going through like a Lorne drought, like where I'm just tired of Lorne. I know a lot of people go through the same. And I started jumping into Jorrun comedy because when it happened, it was everywhere and I listened to it and I was disgusted. And I remember him calling in to Bapsby once when she did like the open phone line. I remember listening to that um live stream. And I remember just thinking, this guy's a fucking geek. Next. And I didn't realize until he was gone how prolific a chatter he was, so to speak. Um, so I listened to all that. I found it very interesting, but then it just kind of went over my head. And it wasn't until I'm going to give a shout out, like I have any subscribers or anything to say. I only got into Alpha Male Derek's channel, an adult girl, of course, and there about a week ago, and I have just gone overboard with Jorrun. I just cannot believe what a strange man he is. So I started doing my own kind of research, not really research, but you know what I mean. We all have Google. We all have our fetishes. And I have noticed that when you Google the word Jorrun, he is like the fifth Google image result, which is amazing. He finally got the fame he wanted, and it's not for being funny or being talented in any way. A talented creep, I guess. But I found an article and I am going to read it to you guys. I'm not going to put it up on the screen because first of all, I don't know how. Shh. And second of all, it says where he lives and it says like his full name and stuff. So I'm just going to read it to you and comment on it because I'm a dick. And hopefully one person will listen to it. If you guys don't, it's okay. I'm not going to keep doing that because that would be annoying to listen to. But this is an article from like a local kind of town. I guess it's a newspaper or just a website, and it's called Hot Yoga and You, and then in brackets, me. So this is an article on hot yoga by Jorrun. I'm pretty sure it's Jorrun. I mean, when I read it to you, you're gonna hear things that I think just sounds like him. But yeah, it starts with yoga dot 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 dot. Now an ellipses is three full stops, as you all know, but each time he has an ellipses, there's like more than one or more than three. Sorry. Oh God. See, this is why I shouldn't do it live. Three, there's like four or five. Well, there's three on that one. He doesn't stay consistent with the ellipses, is what I'm trying to say. And it's very, very frustrating and stupid. But it is something. See, he's so stupid. Yoga, dot, 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 dot. It is something I, as a healthcare practitioner, Now, I know most people know his super secret job. I'm not gonna say it, no one really says it, but everyone knows it. It is something that I, as a healthcare practitioner, have recommended to my clients hundreds of times! Exclamation mark. Until recently, the number of yoga classes I have attended totaled dot 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 zero. So that is a fucking amazing opening line. This is like fucking Ulysses, man. I'm gonna read it without being a dick. Yoga. It is something I, as a healthcare practitioner, have recommended to my clients hundreds of times. Until recently, the number of yoga classes I have attended totaled zero. Before I come off sounding like a total hypocrite, let me give you some background. I did learn some yoga in a college course, and I did practice yoga from watching a videotape occasionally. Now he's expecting people to read this shit and laugh their ass off because he's a comedian, right? He's a very talented singer-songwriter. He's a very talented DoorDash employee. He gets shitloads of tips, and he is funny. And it's like he's writing the same way you would like give a stand up. Like he's leaving in the pregnant pauses, and it's like, bro, this is stupid. This is so stupid. Anyway. A live class with an instructor? Never got round to it, even with all my good intentions. Despite seeing people of all ages in my practice with off the charts flexibility, something you really want to have, especially as you grow older. Now, I have nothing really important to say here other than stop talking about people and flexibility because we all know how much of a creep you are and how you want us all to get in fucking weird little genie jars, you freak. Hot yoga, also known by its licensed name Bikram, is the practice of doing yoga in a room heated up to the body's natural temperature, approximately 98 degrees. Okay, this sentence is really fucking weird. Just, it's not weird, but it's just, ugh. After one of my past love interests had a life-changing experience with it, in brackets, no foolin', Nofollin. So, after one of my past love interests had a life-changing experience with it, no foolin', um, gross, I became intrigued. She had lost a significant amount of weight after 45 days of hot yoga and had a heavy emotional weight lifted off her shoulders. Well, Jorrun, I hope that significant amount of fucking weight was your fat ass because what kind of asshole? And he did this in the comments with Wes. He was talking about a member of the community, and he was like, "Oh yeah, but she said she's put on weight since that photo or something, or she says she's heavier now." Why he's so obsessed with how people look and how people are and accent reveals and everything. He's just and like this is an article from 2013 and he hasn't learned. He has not learned. So he's fucking gross. So how did I get started? And then he names the place. Uh, I'm not gonna name it. It's not their fault. A fucking weirdo creep went in and sweated his ass off in their shop. Had a special rate on hot yoga some time ago. I realized that not only was I going to be doing yoga in a class for the first time ever, but I'd be sweating my Azorian butt off as well. Now, I don't know what is Azorian? Azori. Is that someone from? Oh my God, it's a place in Portugal. Did I just dox him? I hope not. He is not from Portugal. Listen, I'm not American. Accent reveal, I'm not American, but I am from Ireland. And a lot of people from America like to say they're Irish. They are not. I have no problem. I mean, I don't think your pride should be about your nationality, so I have no problem saying you're from wherever. But um, you're not from Ireland, you're from America, and that's fine, and move on. But he can't speak Portuguese, and he's saying he's got a Portuguese arse, and you don't, man. You're from America. This is America's problem. Europe isn't going to start claiming you. You stay over there. I like my dog cows very far away from me. What a fucking weirdo, man. And it shows he's obsessed with where people are from. And obviously, that's nothing new. That's nothing new. You didn't come here and be like, wait a minute, he did mention that people are from places. That's a whole meme. It's a whole thing. But this is from, again, 2013, wasn't it? Yeah. And he's like, when did this start? Has has the fact that his mother is from somewhere, has that become like a part of his personality? That like that's so deeply ingrained? I don't understand. But anyway, I was going to be sweating my fucking Portuguese arse off as well. That's me, all in or nothing. Well, I mean, that's kind of true. How long was he in the community before he was showing us pictures of everything? His literal asshole, basically. I mean, that cum face. It's almost worse. I don't know which picture I would rather have circulating, but I mean, he was in All or Nothing. I mean, even when I'm a bit apprehensive. The owner and head instructor of this place is this person, a personal friend who assured me that the class taught by her would be unpretentious, relaxed, and there's nothing to worry about. She was right. I arrived, mat in hand, changed my clothes, and sat my water bottle next to me. I imagine when he went in and she was like, "It's going to be relaxed. There's nothing to worry about. Unpretentious. Just be yourself." And he just arrived, changed his clothes, and just came out wearing nothing. And he was just like, "You said it was relaxed." But anyway, so what was yoga like? Sorry, I'm a terrible reader. To my surprise, half the students were male. Oh, you can hear the disappointment in his voice. I only skimmed this, so I am like, what? Like, imagine, like, you have this article going up, and you feel it's super important to mention that there's no fucking female, so what was the point? Many came alone, some with significant others. Oh, well, Jorrun, if you didn't comment on all the weight your female love interest lost when she did some fucking stretching, maybe you'd have someone to go to hot yoga with, but you don't. Although I felt less in shape and experienced than the others around me, I was encouraged to hold poses only for as long as I was comfortable and to take breaks when necessary. I recognized this as the advice of a yoga teacher who knew what she was doing. And boy, did I go for the water bottle quite a few times in the hour and a half class. Yeah! Fucking. Like, I have done Bikram yoga. It sucks. I mean, I like regular yoga, but Bikram, I'm very, very um crabby in the heat. I get heat headaches, I get grumpy, and I just hated it. And I can only imagine agreeing to go to this class and to be fucking next to this man telling jokes. And I bet you he's the type of arsehole that every time like you lift your leg into like a yoga position, he'd be like faking fart noises and thinking he's hilarious. And I mean, that's what I was like. But I'm really funny, guys. He's not really funny. But he's a fucking pain in the ass, and I would rather keep the quite a large amount of weight And you know what? I'll keep the heavy emotional weight as well. I'll keep all the weight if it means staying out of a really hot room with this fucking dose. Oh God. Anyway, the music was relaxing and not disruptive. They should have they should have played his stuff. That would be really good actually. The sight of this area from many windows at twilight was lovely, seeing the streetlights come on and a view of the waterfront. The teacher was alternately, sorry. The the teacher was alternately encouraging and funny. Oh, that's an amazing achievement. Like, first of all, to have a true comic call you funny. And yeah, I'm jealous. True to her word, her mood was mostly relaxed and not overly serious. Although it was strenuous and effective, I left feeling energized, a feeling of well-being, and of having truly worked out my body and will. Fucking gack. I can wholeheartedly recommend yoga to everyone. Oh, well, that there you go. We should do like a Church of Cod Zoom yoga class. And we can invite everyone but Jorrun. That'll be funny. It relaxes the spirit and strengthens the body and mind. Before attending any classes, take the time to meet your instructor and question them, politely of course, about their experience as well as their credentials. What is the bets that he went in? He questioned them politely, of course, of their heritage and their relationship status. That's a really strange thing to put in to an article about going to yoga. If you're going, make sure you meet your instructor first and fucking interrogate them on their experience and credentials. Like, it's not like you're getting open heart surgery. You're just stretching yourself. And yeah, like, it's important that they know what they're teaching you, but I mean, that's weird. As always, see your doctor first before starting any new exercise regime. So this is basically just covering his own arse. Even more so if you're going to try hot yoga. And if you are heat sensitive, oh my God, Joran, I should have read this before I went. Oh, I'm sorry, J. Ron. I'm an idiot. I am heat sensitive. In other words, if you can't stand the heat, stay out of the dot 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 yoga studio. Now that is a fucking mic drop. That is so good. That one line. Do you think he came up with that one line and then was like, you know what? You know what? I'm going to write an article about going to yoga because that one is too funny. I wonder, did this come up in his fucking stand up? But that's the article. I'm sure that was very awful to listen to. If any of you have trouble finding this article, I'm almost certain if I found it this easily, someone else did, and you guys can listen to that. If there's another Joran live streamer or video producer about his crazy ass, let me know, because I would love to binge that shit. And yeah, if you hated me reading that to you and you would like to read it on your own, just let me know. I'll send you the link. I'm not fancy. Also, there's a comment that says, "Nice write up, Joran, and sounds very interesting." Um, I mean that's one way to say it. It does sound interesting. I mean, I feel like even if I didn't know Joran, I would have received quite a lot of information about his personal life from a review of a yoga studio. I think that's very interesting and sad. But yeah, this was my first live stream. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this up because this is cringe. But I just want to make sure everything works. And yeah, Joran's a fucking sack of shit, man. Stay away from him. Um, everyone, thank you. Anyone, thank you for listening to this. And yeah, if there's any other Jorrun stuff out there, people talking about Jorrun stuff, people looking at Jorrun stuff, people mocking Jorrun stuff, I'm not interested in listening to him sing because that's hideous. Anything else going on anywhere, let me know. That makes me sound so pathetic, but it's true. Um, yeah, maybe I'll do some more of these if I stop being so fucking awful.